I start every morning with a glass of champagne in my hand and a nice walk in the forest. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's not true. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Who would do that? Come on. All right, another champagne tasting. This time we are talking about another rockstar champagne producer, Pierre Gimonnet fils. Shortly, let's say Pierre Gimonnet, located in the Côte de Blanc sub-region of Champagne, and the village is the Premier Cru village, Cuis, which is somehow almost surrounded with the Grand Cru village terroir. Today, I'm tasting the Cuvée Gastronom. I'm gonna talk about the Cuvée at some point, but let's talk about the producer first. At the moment, Pierre Gimonnet's grandkid, Didier Gimonnet, is the director and the face of the house, and the next generation is coming up.
No surprise to see the big boss with the son together. So here we are, and I continue my walk. See you.
I was lucky to meet the big boss Didier Gimonnet quite a few times. I was lucky to attend his master classes. I was lucky to have tastings with him, and I was lucky to work with his wines, with his champagnes, as a sommelier and also as a salesman.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good.
Located in the Côte de Blanc, quite close to Epernay, they produce some of the most elegant and fruity Chardonnays, I think. And they always go for malolactic fermentation. And I think, for Pierre Gimonnet champagnes, I think that's the most important thing to say, that they have malolactic fermentation, full malolactic fermentation, and still they keep a great freshness, a great acidity, super high acidity, together with the malolactic fermentation. That's something to say about Pierre Gimonnet champagnes.
I'm coming in hot and I can't be beat. Watch out now. Baby, watch out now. Watch out. I'm on the move. I'm going out.
The house is at the same time is one of the founder members of the Club Trésors De Champagne, which is shortly Special Club. It's a club of 28 producers that you should definitely take a look.
I feel real good and I wish I would. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good, baby. Everybody watch out.
They produce following wines. From the entrance level champagnes to the Grand Crus, the champagnes they produce is Cuis Premier Cru, which gives the style of the house. Almost salty, very mineralic, almost chalky champagne, super fresh, acidic, slight fruitiness is in there. Definitely great champagne for people who are looking for high freshness in their champagnes. And then they also produce Brut Extra. They produce Rosé de Blancs and Gastronom, which is the cuvée that I'm tasting right now. And Cuvée Fleuron, it's the millésime. The millésime 2006. It was perfect with smoked salmon and cigar in one of the tastings that I had. They produce Onofili Nandose. Basically, that's the champagne, same as Fleuron, but Fleuron has 6 grams of dosage, so this feels a little bit more dry, yet the fruitiness is still there. And then comes the Special Club selection. They produce a Special Club Brut Millésime Grand Terroir de Chardonnay, Millésime de Collection, Bienvenue Chardonnay, Auger Grand Cru, L'Expression du Terroir Unique, and then comes the amazing special club lineup, they started to produce 3 different single village Grand Crus, Auger, Cremant and Cuis. I was lucky to taste all of them. And what is very interesting about the Auger, I have to say, a friend of mine, Janne, after he tasted the wine, he described the wine, wow, that's like hunting rabbits in the forest at minus 20 degrees. So he was mostly referring the gunpowder smell, the gunpowder element in the wine, which many people refer as minerality. And that specific smell made that wine so interesting and so different than many other champagnes. Auger is all about gunpowder. Super nice wine. It was a 2012 vintage. If you find the wine in Eneve, get your hands on. Amazing stuff. Taste it. Here I am tasting Cuvée Gastronom. Very fruity with a nice complex depth. A depth of kind of slight oxidized Chardonnay. After this bottle has been opened, of course. Wow. The feeling is like, it's almost salty. A lot of gooseberry aromas together with a touch of yellow apple, very ripe yellow apple, touch of lemon in there, slight touch of citrus aromas. All in all, quite complex, medium plus body champagne. Very fresh. The mouth feeling is almost chalky. Wow, this is so good. Quite complex when you think about the structure, fruit and acidity elements coming all together. About the technical data of this wine, this is a champagne based on Cuis Grand Cru and blended with Cremant Grand Cru, Auger Grand Cru, Cuis Premier Cru and a very little, only 1% of wtoether Premier Cru. And the dosage is 5 grams, which I think 4 to 5 grams of dosage always helps the fruit structure of the champagne to come to the front. About food recommendation, I would definitely say, again and again, I will definitely say, deep fried chicken is great with this kind of champagnes, but with this champagne you can really go quite wide when it comes to food. A lot of vegetarian dishes it will fit as well. For example, you can easily go with saffron risotto with this, mushrooms would be great, many kind of fried dishes, fish would be great, pan fried, possibly on the skin if it's grilled. Main course salads, pizzas with light tomato sauce or white pizza would be great with this. Even creamy cheeses would be very good with this champagne. Or the most simple way to do it, just French fries on the side. French fries and champagne, cheapest food, most luxurious beverage. Together, wonderful. Try it, you're gonna love it. Greetings to Didier Gimonnet and to all friends in Champagne. Many greetings from here, from the north to all of you. Take care and see you at the next episode.
Cheers.